Hi guys, come on in. Welcome back to Simply Charlease, where new crafters like to hang out. Okay guys, so you're planning a baby shower or a gender reveal party, and you want to put together a gift bag for your guests. And you're trying to come up with some ideas of things that you can put in that gift bag. Well, I have an idea of one thing that you can put in that bag. Looky, looky. Yep, it's a soap. How cute is that? That would be so cute in the gift bag. Yep, gender reveal. So cute. Now, this is made with a simple mold, but it's a little bit on the detail side, okay? But if you want to try to make this, keep watching. This is a rather small soap, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a little larger. That sounds funny, little and larger, right? Anyway, I'm hoping to find a larger mold, just like this, because I like this, but it is tiny. It measures 2.5 inches this way. At the widest point this way, it's about 2 inches. And at the highest point, which is here, it's about 2.5 inches also. So it's kind of on the tiny side, but it's just such a cute novelty. All right, what we're gonna need for this project. I'm gonna need 3 vessels, and I've already cut up some shea butter soap base. I'm gonna need one for the color of the hat and the diaper, and one for the color of the baby's body, and then one for I don't know if this is a pillow or a blanket, but we're going to be working with 3 different colors, okay? And I'm going to, of course, we need our alcohol to pop the bubbles and things to stir with, and something to measure our fragrance oil, and something to test our temperature, and something that I haven't used before. And I don't know how this is going to work, guys, but we're going to try, because it's the little hat and the little diaper. You have to be really careful, because you want to separate that from the baby's body. And it's not easy doing that, just pouring it in, which is what I did with this one. But like I said, it was not easy. So I'm going to try these little disposable syringes to see if I can get the soap into these little crevices a little easier. What else? I'm going to need some color, of course. I'm going to do a blue hat and diaper this time. And I'm going to use baby powder as the fragrance oil. And I don't have like flesh tone colors for the skin. So what I did was I went on Google and to see if I could find what colors you mix together to come up with brown. And I'm going to go back and research the color combinations for Caucasian skin as well. But I came up with 3. Yellow and purple is supposed to make a shade of brown. Green and red is supposed to make a shade of brown, and blue and orange. So I'm gonna try today this yellow and purple and see what we come up with. I don't know, guys. Now, the star of the show is the mold. And I got this from Amazon, and I will link it in the description box. But can you see inside that mold? And the challenge is getting a tiny bit of soap in to the area for just the hat and just the diaper, and then coming back later and putting the soap in for the body. Okay, you see that? You can see the little hole right there. That's that little tail on the diaper. And up here is the hat and the face and the baby's body, arms and legs. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you've seen the finished product. Okay, and don't forget, if you want to make some of these yourself, the link to this particular mold will be down in the description box. All right, guys, let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is try to pour the hat and the diaper. So I'm going to go ahead and melt some shea butter, and we'll try to and we'll mix some blue in here for that. Yeah, we're going to do the blue one, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, we have to move quickly because I'm working with such a small amount of soap base. It sets up pretty quick. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of blue to color the diaper and the bonnet, the hat. That one drop was more than enough, really. Okay. And I can tell it's already cooling down, so let's go ahead and we're going to put our fragrance oil in here, and we're going to use the baby powder. Have to be real careful not to put too much. This is such a tiny, it's harder working with small, I think, small amounts of soap base than it is to work with big batches. Oh, that smells good. I love the smell of that baby powder. Okay. Whoop. You see the blue we got? And I hope I'll be able to do this. Okay, I'm going to take one of the syringes and pull up some soap. Okay. And I'm going to start with the hat. And we just want to try to stay within the confines of the hat. I don't know if you can see this, guys. Let's see. Trying to stay, let's see. And see this? You have to move so fast. Okay. And I think I have the hat covered. Let's see, there's one little spot there. And this soap is I mean, it sets up so fast. Okay. All right, so I think I have the hat covered. Now I'm going to do the diaper. But believe it or not, I'm going to have to melt this again. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, guys. Let's see if we can't get that diaper done now. We have to get a fresh syringe because once you use it, it gets clogged. You know, the soap clogs in. And I'm filling in the diaper. Okay? And you have to be careful not to spill over onto the legs. That's what I meant by it's rather intricate. Okay. And you have to work fast. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. And once this sets, the diaper and the hat, you can kind of go in and look at it to see if there's some spaces that you need to peel away because you've spilled over onto the body, or, you know, yeah, spilled over onto the body. Now, let's see. I think I've covered the diaper. All right, let's put some alcohol. I got some bubbles in there. Okay, guys, we're gonna let this sit, the hat and the diaper, and see, and then we'll come back and do the body. I'll be back. The hat and the diaper are set, and now we're ready to start working on the body. I don't know about this, guys, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna go ahead and melt this shea butter for the body, and then we're gonna try to mix some colors together that will create the skin color that we want. Okay, let's try this yellow and purple to see if we can come up with the shade of brown. I'm just going to do one drop at the time because I have no idea how this is going to work. And then we'll just stir that a little bit, see what we got. We got nothing. Okay, I'm going to do another drop of purple and stir. Another drop of yellow and stir. Okay. Another purple. Okay. Well, it's doing something, guys. Yeah, you can see it, right? I'm gonna try another purple before I add a yellow. And I guess this is just something that you have to play around with until you get the desired color. Because to be perfectly honest, I don't even know what I mixed together to come up with that color. Okay. I'm doing another purple. Let's see. And it's turned into some shade of brown. Oops, that was two drops of purple. So it seems like you need more purple to yellow ratio. And I'm gonna have to melt this again because it's already starting to set. Okay, well, that's no skin color I know anything about, but we'll keep trying. I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're gonna go with this. And I think the trick to it is if you want a yellow undertone, you use yellow. If you want a red undertone, you'll use some red. We'll just have to play around with colors, and I haven't necessarily done that yet. But we are going to go with this. Let's add some fragrance oil. I think that should be enough. You see that brown? Yep, that's what we got. And I get you add more purple, it'll get darker, and less, it'll be lighter, okay? All right, now we got to try to cover the baby's body without you. Now you can pour over the bonnet, the hat, and the diaper. Now you just want to make sure that you don't come past the area that's set aside for the pillow. Okay, so I tell you, this stuff is thickened up. Let me see, maybe if I pour really fast, I can get it in here. Can you see there? Okay. All right. You don't want to go too far because it's gotten thick. I'm going to have to loosen this up a little bit. And because there's a couple of spaces like the baby's hand that I can see didn't get covered. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, let's see if we can finish this body up. And the good thing is, if you do over pour a little bit onto the blanket, once this sets, you can kind of clean it up. Okay, just went, and I'm definitely gonna have to do that because I see that I have poured onto the blanket area. But you can just take your finger and clean up any soap that's in the wrong areas. Okay, so let's let this set, and the next thing that we'll be doing is the pillow or the blanket, whichever you want to call it. So we are ready to add the blanket or the pillow, whatever you want to call it. I've melted this. You know, I don't know if this is going to be enough. But anyway, and I've added the baby powder fragrance oil to it. No color. And we're just going to pour the blanket. Okay, yeah, this will be enough. Yep, just about enough. Okay, guys. Well, I tell you, that stuff is setting almost as fast as I can pour it. All right, we're going to let this completely set, and then we'll be back to see the finished product. Fingers crossed, guys. Okay, guys, we're done. And here's the finished product. Here's a little baby boy, we're gonna say. I'm not crazy about the skin color, the shade of brown, but it's not terribly bad. But that's just something that, you know, we'll have to work on. Yeah, how to mix the colors to get the skin tone that we want. But I think for the most part, he's pretty cute. All right, remember, this is a small soap. It's, again, 2.5 inches this way and 2 inches wide at the longest, the widest point here, and another 2.5 inches from the base to the tip of the little tail here. Okay, and I will put the link to this mold in the description box, and I'll also put the link to these what do you call these things, syringes, these disposable syringes. And there was how many, there's 200 in here because they're like for one-time use. But I'm experimenting. I'm seeing if I can soak them and maybe squeeze the soap out so I can use them at least one more time just to see if I can. But anyway, that information will be down below for you. And here we go. We got our little girl and a little boy, or just a little pink and a little blue. And you can put them in any colors that you want, right? And you see the skin tones are different. Yeah, they look so sweet. Look like they're sleeping. Their baby is sleeping. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.